You. What's up, everybody? Rage Cage 20 here. Back. Finally back. With some Within Temptation. What is it called? Silent Force on my dad? Yep, the Silent Force album. It's been a while, I forgot. We're on the third song, technically, here. Second video, we're doing Jillian. Parentheses. I'd give my heart. No idea what to expect from this song. What it makes me think of is I actually had a friend named Jillian. Called her Jill. She used to live across the street from me. Her family used to live across the street from me. And when we was real youngins, like her and I were pretty much inseparable. Like we spent a lot of time together. Then her and her family moved to the other side of the country. I got a few phone calls from her, and then I've never heard or seen from her again. Because it was back before we had cell phones and stuff, you could, and social media and shit, you could actually keep up with people. So, yeah. Sad times. Maybe this song won't be sad, it'll make me feel something, who knows. Alright, let's get into this bad boy. Pew. It's only the second video where I've been doing this, so it's still weird as fuck to me that I don't push anything. But, it is what it is. Alright, Jillian, we got these very interesting looking people running to see this show. We got a video here today. I'm very excited for that. It's always fun to get a video. Let's see how it goes.
To understand the secret of life. Why am I here to try again? Will you always see the truth when stays in the face? Will I ever free myself? Breaking these chains. Give my heart, give my soul, my time and back, it's my fault. Your destiny is for long, have to live till it's out. Give my heart, give my soul, my time and back, and let it flow.
Oh jeez, I'm going fast. I don't know if there was voices or there was voices. I don't know. I was just looking at the lyrics. I was like, I don't know if I heard that, but seeing how it was right before the chorus, I feel like it did. Or maybe that part's cut off for the video or something. I don't know. Man, that video was interesting. So one thing I thought was kind of cool in that video, specifically, we're just talking about the video right now, is that I obviously saw flashes of angels in there, which is later in this album, and then it looked like there was at least another video or two that seemed like it was in there. So I assume that was also from this album that we also have not gotten to yet, and they looked really cool. So I'm really excited for that. But it made me think, like people will go to when they were heading through that building. I assume they shot part of a video or a whole video in, and it looked like it was like an abandoned haunted house kind of thing. Could you imagine, there's all those videos on YouTube and stuff, of people going to haunted places to see what will happen, whatnot. And usually, obviously, if ghosts, spirits, etc., whatever you want to call them, do exist, they get pretty pissed off when people invade their space and whatnot, and they start throwing stuff at them, or weird. They start seeing shit moving and stuff and whatnot. Can you imagine how pissed a ghost and or spirit and or whatever you want to call it would be if a whole group of people showed up and started blasting music and rocking out and recording a video? Do you think that would really rile them up to where shit would just explode in, or things would be chucked at the people recording or whatnot? Or do you think maybe the ghosts would be if the music's good, maybe the ghosts would start rocking out, be oh, you know what, you guys welcome anytime, you gotta be bringing this kind of music or something. It's just the thoughts that my brain goes to when I see stuff like that. But those videos look really cool. I'm really excited to see that. The rest of it just kind of seemed like a really fun time, because I'm sure there's a lot of hardships on the road and whatnot, because you're performing a show almost every single day, if not every other day, and driving long distances in small cramped spaces with a bunch of people. I'm sure you get pretty tired of each other from time to time. Probably not all the time, but from time to time. Though I'm sure people... it's expensive. It depends how much money you got, if you're going to have separate buses or means of transportation for each other and whatnot. But it's kind of fun when, because I imagine there's a lot of, obviously good stuff. You have a bunch of people that you rock out with and you have a good time with, and you can hopefully enjoy being around them and whatnot. And it's just kind of just driving around with your buddies, seeing beautiful places, rocking out, having a bunch of people adore you and stuff. Just seeing the fun, the highlight reel, the fun events and stuff, and just entertaining yourself in what would normally be boring situations, like trying to board a fucking plane, which I'm going to be doing tomorrow, super early in the morning. I don't want to do, but it's whatever. That's why I'm making all these videos today. Well, today I've been working on making up a bunch of videos and getting them scheduled to come out every single day, so y'all got stuff to watch, and this is one of those videos. So I gotta get it going here. As for the song itself, I did not expect it to be so epic. I thought it was gonna be more of a slower, sad song, like "Forgiven." I think that was the last one, the Black Symphony. Not Black Symphony. The Heart of Everything. The Black Symphony was, yeah, right. The Heart of Everything. I thought it was gonna be more very slow, solemn, kind of beautiful like that. And it was not. It was a lot more faster paced and action packed than I originally thought we were gonna get here. But I was pretty okay with that. It sounded really good. There's some really good melodies in there from all the instruments. The choir background singing was awesome. Sharon's vocal lines, of course, were impressive as hell, as they always are. Yeah, the chorus was bumping, dude. Like it's some really emotional stuff, and like, you know, some like maybe even regretful lyrics here, but they made it sound so catchy. Like, that's really cool. So it kind of makes it really passionate to belt that out. Now that's pretty fucking awesome. Let's go back to the beginning here, where all the people were dressed up as, I don't know. I assume it has something to do with past videos or art or something, or people in here just like dressing up as, like, what could we call this? Let's go find them. There we go. Oh, let's see. I'll find you. Think I won't? I'll find you. You can't hide from me, Vampire Man. There you are. It looks like there's either the same dude or there's two of them dressed up like this. The wings. Is this supposed to be some kind of vampire shit here? But like, maybe a vampire carny. I don't know what I'm seeing here. Very fascinating. Anywho, let's get into this bad boy. Just right out of the gate here, the instruments just pop in. There's this very cool rhythm, very intense chords and whatnot, if I remember correctly, and the choir just backing it up was nuts. So I want to hear that again. It just comes right out the gate. That very cool drum intro, and then just that rhythm is just very catchy. Da 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 da. That's a catchy fucking rhythm there. But first off, you have strings in there. I think I hear keyboard chords in there. That's I believe matching the choir notes. And of course, you have those long sustained chords coming out from the guitars, and the drums just giving heavy cymbal crashes, and just bad. It's badass rhythm stuff coming out here. The notes are very cool. The choir is just very accented and popping. It's just, God, that's one hell of an intro, man. Like, holy shit. And also using those toms and the kick just to just really accent that rhythm. That's fucking nuts, man. Oh yeah, it's part of the choir there. Not the choir. It is the choir, obviously. The chorus. So I meant, hi, nice to see you again. No, that's part of the chorus. I think it's like introducing the chorus at the beginning of the song, but without the vocal line or anything. We'll pay attention to that when the chorus comes back in. Okay. Besides this intro, the only thing I really have, I want to kind of check out the first verse and whatnot, because I was very distracted by the video. But the one thing I have marked about the verse here is I like the rhythm and the vocal line when she said again. Something about that was really interesting. It caught my attention. And then the rhythm after that, in either the bridge or the second part of the first verse there, was really cool. So we want to pay attention to those for sure, but I also want to check out these lyrics and whatnot. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, cool.
I've been dreaming for so long to find.
it's interesting how we have this breakdown afterwards. It's just all that intensity, choir just belting, fucking huge power chords, drums just crashing and fucking rocking those toms, the heavy accented downbeats, and it just fades away. Sharon just comes in very beautiful and serene and smooth, and just you just have a little bit of guitaring going on, and just like everything else kind of fades away. It's really huge contrast from that intro there. Very interesting. Also sounds like a flute or maybe some kind of keyboard addition in there as well. That guy, I got that out of the corner of my eye. That guy was fucking working it, man. He was working it. My bad, let me- So beautiful. Alright, I like that. Da, da. That little, like, just a little bit of a sassy embellishment that she has on the word again. But then it, like, breaks it up in the middle, like, has a little pause between ag and in. Again. Like, very interestingly done there. I like that. I like that rhythm there. Dun 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 dun. Just first off, very interesting shake up in the rhythm there from what we just had. It's kind of pushing it back towards that kind of faster, more accented tempo that it started out with. The song started out with. Something in the way she said face as well was interesting. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. That's just that's a beautiful line right there. That's a fucking beautiful line right there. So, kind of bringing back what she did in the first two lines there, first two bars. Will I always? Will you always? Then will I ever? Will I never? And using the ever, the kind of the punchiness in the word ever and never, to kind of add that dun 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 dun, kind of that very pulsed dot dot separated rhythm in there. That's clever. That's clever. I like that. And the little high little pop she has in there on those words. That is catchy as hell. It's beautiful. All right. So the chorus. I just wanted to check out the chorus in general, because the chorus was bitching. The chorus was fucking bitching as hell. Alright, so first off, there's a huge kind of push into the chorus there, which is really cool. And then I don't even remember what happened in the chorus, but we're gonna discover that. I heard at least 3 or 4 times, but I don't remember. So let's feel this push into there, and let's just break down this chorus. That there sounded a little epico to me right there. Right there. First off, note wise, that's very interesting. It's very classical too. That's fascinating. Which is, well, why it makes sense why it would be done in epica as well. But yeah, it sounds like something I would hear in maybe in the choir in Epica or something with Simone backing them up. Very fucking cool. But the beginning of their, first off, the rhythms in here and the catchiness of these notes is just unreal. Da 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 da. Like, get out of here. That's beautiful. And the words too. First off, I like that she had. I was thinking of this during the video that she had, the big old heart plushy thing, and obviously it goes with the lyrics. But it's just like if you're performing with that, it's like it's awesome at first, but then you realize I have to hold this the whole time. So you either decide to be like, all right, someone in the audience gets this, it'll be a great thing for you, or you're just like, either you commit to holding it the whole time, even when it doesn't might not make sense anymore, or you just kind of throw it somewhere on stage and ignore it. So eventually, it has to either be held or thrown, and you choose like, well, I kind of still want this, so you keep it for yourself, or you toss it out to the crowd. You're like, yeah, you guys can have it. But I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about with the video. Like I definitely need to probably check out that Black Symphony. I believe that's what it's called. Because it looks like with them Temptation concerts are like a whole visual experience. Like it looks like they go all out with that whole cage thing lowering and whatnot, where they're just dancing up a storm every now and then, and it just seemed like everything was very like it was a great production. So that would be interesting to see. Again, I usually don't like live stuff, but I might make an exception for With Temptation. You never know if they be bringing it like that. I mean, I need to watch everyone I listen to live eventually. So yeah, for sure. Anyways, but those lyrics, I'd give my heart, I'd give my soul, I'd turn it back, it's my fault. That last line, it's my fault. As I don't know, you just like feel that, like I don't know, something about that lyric, just like that one like hits hard. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Yeah, okay. It is okay. Nothing else in the lyrics jumped out at me, so let's go back and hear that again. That fucking catchy ass rhythm, those notes. Oh my god, let's go. Does she? Hold on. It sounds like she's that note that she was holding out there, pushing into the chorus. It sounds like she's saying "I'd," and then just give my heart. And then the lyrics say, "I'd give my heart, I'd give my soul." But it sounds like she leads out with "I'd," and then when the chorus comes in, "Give my heart, give my soul." It doesn't sound like she says the second "I'd." But I could be completely wrong. Hold on, give me that again. I feel like I've seen this guy before. I don't know. Maybe he's a well-known video director or something. No idea. Anyways, yeah, first off, I was so caught up on the vocal line. The vocal line pulled me in so far. I want to check out what else is going on in there. So we didn't even pay attention. Yeah, that is right? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, that is 100% the chorus. We were correct on that. So I want to hear what else is going on here instrumentally, besides the choir obviously repeating what they did in the beginning there, but now it has the vocal line attached to it, which is a really cool transition between like this introduction, then you realize they were introducing the chorus at the beginning, but now it has Sharon's vocals on it. Really fucking cool. Let me hear if there's anything else changed up instrumentation wise. Nice fill by the drums here. I like the rhythm that the drums is giving out there. It's kind of really emphasizing the ta 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 ta, you know, kind of rhythm that the vocal line in the choir is hitting out there with the kick drum, and then nice good snap on the snare every now and then. Besides that, yeah, there's obviously the strings are in there and whatnot. I feel like I hear an occasional, like I feel like I hear like a bell of some kind in there every now and then, just like a xylophone or something like that. You know, that the high metallic hits in there. I say high note metallic hits in there every now and then, which is very interesting. I don't know if that's coming from like a keyboard or something that unrelated. I don't know. But I swear I hear one every now and then. It's very interesting. Right there. Ding 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 ding. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all catch that? I swear that there's some bells in there. I also like that the drummer switches over to what I assume would be the ride cymbal, or maybe he's riding the crash cymbal, I don't know, to kind of emphasize this switch in kind of tempo and feel that the end of the chorus has there. Really fucking cool. 145. Okay, we're just gonna let it keep going then, huh? We'll jump a little bit further. 145. I said everything. I think this is the part in the lyrics here that as the I've seen the horror, I've seen the wonders happening just in front of my eyes. Will I never free myself by making it right? I think it was that part that I just wrote everything on. So let's investigate that. First off, I love that violin line there, but also I love a little bit of the choir kind of joining that violin line there. That was very gorgeous, and of course, Sharon's beautiful high notes in there as well was also really gorgeous. First off, that rhythm, da 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 da, is very, very kind of short. That one switches to a little bit of like a staccato note there, da 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 da, and you have little choir hits at the end of those phrases as well. That's really fucking cool. God, such a good fuck. The vocal lines in here, Sharon is just going off the fucking charts right now, man. Like, what the hell? It's like every line is just like beautiful and catchy as hell. Na 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 na. I'm like, God, fucking hey, Sharon, why you do this to me? It just looks like she just gets into it. It just looks like everyone's having fun. I gotta see a live song. It's official. I gotta see one of their live songs, at least one. I'll let it keep rolling now because I don't want to rob y'all of anything here. But around 250ish after the chorus, we go to this kind of softer, lighter place. We get up to some really high register notes in there, and a lot of beautiful stuff happens. And then, like 15, 20 seconds after that, there's like a build, and the vocals do something else crazy. So let's let this chorus roll out. Let's check that out.
it's my fault. Your destiny is full of. Have to live till it's over. Give my heart, give my soul. I'll turn it back and get it lost. I'll lead on my way. Jillian, I dream at night.
So, first off, whatever video, it looks like there's another music video that's in that house. Looks like it's gonna be so fucking cool. I'm excited to get to that. I hope that's in this album and not previous album. But wow, it almost sounds like a harp. Now that I'm actually paying attention, it sounds like maybe it's a harp or keyboard action going on in there. Very beautiful, very soft. And then you have again Sharon hitting those really high, beautiful notes. But at the same time, you got the lower bass baritone kind of voices in the choir coming in with that low haunting it's kind of ahs and ohs and stuff. Okay, well, we're breaking it down here for realsies. That's hard. Strings come in there, beautiful. Very soft, very breathy vocals here. It kind of every now and then occasional like jumps up to that very high, almost falsetto like register. It's very gorgeously shaped here. Ooh, little flute there. Ooh, we got the higher voices, the beautiful sweeping line there in the choir. All right, this is what I was talking about with that build there. Now, you know, we're getting out of the, like, we had this very beautiful breakdown here, and then it's like, all right, we got pushed back into the epic, awesome power chord section that is the chorus. Yeah, how do you get there? Oh, I know. Dun 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 dun. There's that build back into the chorus, man. It's fucking sick. Let's check out the vocals here. Whatever would happen with the vocals and whatnot. There's the voices. Okay. So yeah, that's the vocals I think I was talking about. So you got back and you have those very accented marcato hits from the choir, da da da, coming back in. But then you have that very high piercing note there in Jillian, and then it like moves on from there. That's really cool. I was hoping it was going to fall down there. Yeah, okay. That's what's up. Oh, wrong button. I push control. That little. Okay. Is that a key change or a transposition there? Hold on, 350. Let me go back here a little bit. The part I know that is the choir. Here we go. The chorus, not the choir. I keep getting that mixed up. Okay, 350. Ah, fuck! I pushed one, sorry. No, it's the same. It sounded like it was a key change or something, but I don't know. I think why it sounds different is I think the choir is doing something different. Like I think there's a little bit of the choir hits in there, but I think that they're kind of like holding out these longer notes and whatnot. And I think that the notes are slightly different and whatnot from some of the backing choir vocals and maybe some of the instrumentation. I think is why it sounded like it like went through a key change and whatnot. But Sharon's notes are the same as far as my brain can decipher there. Sharon's notes are the same, but it sounds like there's a lot of different stuff going on with the background, so it sounds like they went through a key change or something, but nope. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, that was the song right there. Alright, that was one hell of a song right there. That was not what I was expecting. As I mentioned before, I was expecting more of like a very slow, peaceful, forgiven like song in there that had way more like energy and just like some crazy power chords, crazy punching choir like belts. Like that was not what I was expecting. But that was fucking cool. That was really, really cool. I don't know what it is. Every time I think I'm gonna go back to Within Temptations, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a good song, you know. Like they're a really good band and whatnot. But every time, like I don't know what I'm expecting to hear from them. But every time I do listen to them, it's like, oh yeah, they do this crazy, awesome symphonic, like fucking power ballads and shit. Like every time it's just like, oh yeah, that's right. Like they do really really awesome stuff, not just like, oh yeah, it's good stuff, that would be a good song. It's just like, oh no, they do like breathtaking amazing stuff, and I keep forgetting that somehow, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I only heard one album from them or something. I don't know why. But yeah, they god, they bring it, and they have a lot of little intricacies and stuff that they put in there. Very catchy melodic lines, especially if it's coming from Sharon. Just yeah, I keep forgetting how awesome this is, so I definitely need to come back sooner than later. My bad. So next we have Stand My Ground. And yeah, again, I'm gonna try to do my best to come back earlier than later because I'm hoping that those other videos are in here somewhere and I want to find them. They have a lot of bonus tracks. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's saying there's 7 bonus tracks on this fucking album. It's saying there's like 11 are actually in the album, then there's 7 fucking bonus tracks. Are you kidding me? We'll probably get through them all. We'll see. Anyways, thank you for joining me. That was wonderful, and I will see you next time.